Hey you, welcome to another First Impressions video. This time we will take a look at the Outgrow Yourself Oracle and Tarot created by Linda Spålman, a Swedish artist. She created the deck under the name of Äkta Spålman, which, according to Google Translate, means true fortune teller. Outgrow Yourself is based on the Thoth Tarot, and since every card comes with both a title and a key phrase or question, the deck can be used both as a tarot and as an oracle deck. The artwork of this deck feels very raw, as if every image tries its best to be anything but perfect. The figures are crooked, smudged and spotted, and most of them have a somewhat angry, sometimes even a little evil look about them. When flipping through this deck, I suddenly realized these figures do not feel human to me. I couldn't help imagining them as little garden demons or fae, naked and wild and feral in the moonlight, always getting themselves into trouble, seeking mischief, stealing flowers, wrecking the garden shed at night, and always with harsh yet honest messages to tell. Since the deck does not come with additional information or a guidebook, I was completely free to invent this backstory in my mind, and I'm not sorry about it. One of the best things about art is that it can evoke emotions with nothing but colors and shapes. And one of the best things about tarot is that it helps us tell stories. So I really love it when I get my hands on a tarot deck that sparks my imagination like this. I truly hope I am not offending the artist by calling these figures my little garden demons. I hope it's clear I mean it in a very loving way. As always, let's give the cards a shuffle and see how they will look like in the spread. Now, on to my favorite part, pairings. An obvious one was to pair Outgrow Yourself with Reclaim, one of my favorite oracle decks. Reclaim in itself is a deck with a punch, but it always feels loving and supporting on its own. However, paired with Outgrow Yourself, it felt like I was first being punched in the face by Reclaim, and then being wrestled to the ground by the little garden demons while they were kicking me and screaming their messages in my ear. In other words, pairing these two was maybe a little bit too much for me. I then tried the Salmon Advice Oracle, which is a super light-hearted little oracle deck. This worked so much better for me, because it is able to bring a little bit of humor to the table. Next up, the Divine Feminine Tarot by Gogorina. I really love the contrast between these two. On the one side, the little perfectly imperfect earthly creatures of Outgrow, and on the other side, the heavenly divine beings of the Divine Feminine. Both so different, and yet, for some strange reason, these two balance each other out perfectly. And I like to imagine these two existing in the same universe. One ruling the earth and the other ruling the skies. Let's end with the complete wild card, just for fun. The Outgrow Yourself with the Majestic Earth Tarot, a tarot completely filled with classical paintings of landscapes. These two art styles could not be more different, but for some reason it really works for me. It was like some sort of path working. I was setting my little garden demons free in the different settings of the majestic earth. And that's it. That was my first impression of the Outgrow Yourself Tarot and Oracle deck. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!